Hey YouTube, today we're going to put some NYXL strings, 1046s from D'Addario on this Les Paul Tribute Plus. It's an Epiphone Les Paul Tribute Plus. Awesome guitar. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to start out by taking these old ones off. This guitar is already set up with 10 to 46s on it. What I usually do is I loosen them all up. And then take my snippers and I just go through and snip them one at a time. Now this guitar has Lock and Grover tuners, and they're the top lockers, so they're a little different than the kind that you lock from underneath. So these here actually, I think they're a little easier once you get a hang of it. But I just get all these out of here. I take all 6 of these ends and I just kind of wrap them up. Now I've seen some things on the internet of some people who are taking guitar strings, old used guitar strings, and making jewelry or crafts out of them. You know, metal workers. It's a great thing to recycle this stuff. I have a friend in Arizona who does some metalworking, crafting stuff, and I've been saving this, and one of these days I'll mail her. Once I get a whole bunch of it together, I'll mail it to her. So anyway, I just take these, wind them up, get them out of the way, and I pull these ends out, the ball ends. And then what I've been doing with these is I snip the balls off and I save the little ball ends, the colored ball ends. And she can use those for whatever she wants as well. Alright, now, once we got all the strings off, now's a good time to clean it. I got this new Dunlop Formula 65 kit a couple months ago. It's the first time I've opened it up actually. See what's in it. It looks like it comes with a fretboard, 65 Ultimate Lemon Oil, Formula 65 guitar polish, and it looks like string cleaner and conditioner. I don't know that I'll use that since I use the D'Addario. Where is it? Got it in here somewhere. There it is. This is what I normally use. Accelerate, Planet Waves. Accelerate, string lubricant cleaner. Anyway, this kit came with this polishing cloths. It's a really good deal. Got it on sale. I think it was like $20, $19.99. Just get this all rubbed in. One thing I like about these locking Tone Pros bridge and stop tailpiece is they got the little clips on there to hold them in. On my SG, you take the strings out, and they just come out. Everything falls apart. But on these Epiphones, they lock in. I really like that feature. This guitar here, I've had it now for about a year. I got an unboxing video back in June, I think, of 2013, when I got this guitar, and I'll tell you what, this guitar is just amazing. It's got amazing tone. Anyway, I'll try some of this lemon oil. Comes with a dauber. How cool. Now this I like, because I've been using the Dr. Ducks. And when you start spreading that Dr. Ducks around, it's everywhere. This here comes with a little dauber. You can rub it in. It's really nice. This fretboard here is rosewood, but it was stained black. It looked like ebony when I first got this guitar. In fact, I thought it was ebony. But as I played it, of course, my fingers turned black, and as I've had it now for a year, you can see the black start to fade, and it's starting to turn a little bit more rosewood. So we get all that cleaned up. Hit the headstock a little bit. When we're done, after I restring it, I'll hit the back side. Get the back of the neck really nice. For right now, I'm mostly concerned about the top and what I can do while the strings are off. Now these D'Addario strings, I was a beta tester when they came out with them about 6-7 months ago. And these strings are actually, they're amazing. They're a lot brighter than the regular XL 10s, but they hold tune. The tuning stability, I believe, is much better than the other strings. Now when I restring, I start with the low E, and then I alternate back and forth. Low E, high E, then the A, then the B, take my glasses off so I can actually see something. Now these here locking tuners, you gotta get the little holes lined up. Now what I do, just like most everybody, I go a post and a half. Snip it, back it up, and make sure we go under the end. Somewhere around here, I got a winder. There we go. I don't pull them up to pitch just yet. Now I thought, when I first started restringing guitars, I was looking on YouTube for a restringing video. And the one thing I noticed is that there was very few, if none, that showed the entire process from start to finish. They're all edited. Still trying to figure out whether I want to edit this one or not, but we'll see how it goes. Now we're doing high E. Now this one, when you're old like me, got bad eyes, takes everything I got to get this one done. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to get one of those magnify lens things with the light in them. Because I have a real hard time with those. And then I just bump the camera. There we go. Let's make sure the camera's still in place where we can actually see it. Yeah, we're still good. Alright, so again, line it up in the nut, make sure it's in the saddle, and I give about a peg and a half. Give it a clip, pull it back, give it a little twist, find my peg winder. Making sure that I'm going underneath. And something's fishy here. Doesn't help when you really can't see. All you youngsters out there, I highly suggest you eat your carrots and take care of your eyes, because you don't want to end up like me in your mid-40s and you can't see a gosh darn thing. Of course, it doesn't help that I've got a prescription for go out and get some bifocals, but I don't do it. So that's my own fault. That was cool. Alright, so double check we're in the saddle down here. Once again, I don't go up to pitch until we're ready to start tuning this thing up. Alright, now we're up to the A string. The lighting's really bad in here too. I start doing these YouTube videos more and more, I'm going to need to get some decent light in here. Because number one, I really can't see, and number two, I'm throwing shadows everywhere because all I have above me is a ceiling fan. Alright. So these locking tuners, the tops spin, and then the holes will line up, when you hear it click. There it is. Tighten them up, make sure you go underneath the little tab of string sticking out. Where is that darn peg winder? I swear I leave it in a different spot each time. The one thing I'm going to have to do with this guitar soon is probably replace this nut. When I first got this guitar, I wanted this action super low, and I filed the nut down accordingly, but now I'm to the point where I'd like a little higher action. So I think I'm going to have to put a new nut on this thing soon. Alright, there's the A string, done. Now we'll do the B. Once again, on these smaller strings, I have a heck of a time. Wow, got it first shot. Of course, I bumped the camera again. So you guys probably went for a little jiggle there. But it's all good, right? All good in the neighborhood. And I pulled it out. There we go. I'll go under that string. Come on, baby. There you go. Well, I'm having a heck of a time today, aren't I? Alright, there we go. Make sure we're in the saddle. There we are. Alright. Next one is a D string. And I kicked the camera again. But hey, it's alright. You guys got seat belts, right? Alright. Now on this one, because you don't got a post to measure against, you know, you can eyeball it out about maybe, I don't know, ½ an inch past the end of the headstock. Depending on what kind of headstock, what kind of guitar you got. But for me, on this Epiphone, that seems to do the trick. Now where is that darn peg winder? I swear I'm gonna have to tie that thing to my arm. Alright, we got one more left. Who wants to guess what it is? Yep, you're right. It's a G string. Same like before. Line up the holes. Usually spin this around so the holes are lined up on the side. Makes it a little easier for me to guide it in there. Again, I go about half an inch past the end of the headstock. It's usually plenty. Well, that wasn't good. Start over. Redo. With my eyes being so bad, this makes it even worse. Holy cow. See these locking tops here. You gotta have it just so. Or else it just won't lock in there. Especially on these non-wound strings, it doesn't have a lot of bite. But once they do bite, boy, they bite. And if you're having tuning issues, then you got another problem besides your machines, because they're not slipping on these posts. It just isn't going to happen. This. Yeah, I need to stand up and get a better angle. Probably got nothing but the top of my head there. Alright, once again, I'm going to check the bridge. Get her locked down. Alright, let's grab a tuner. There it is, right there. Now I need glasses. What I do is I get it relatively close, and then we'll start the stretching process. And I'm tuning E standard. I know a lot of you guys like E flat or drop D. Ooh. Alright, now, this came in the mail a couple days ago. Ordered one of these, so let's see how it works. I watched the video. They warn you that you should watch the video, how to use it. This is the original Strecha. Got instructions on the back, so I'm going to try not to mangle the back here. So anyway, what they say to do is you hook it under down here at the bridge. You go all the way to the nut. Hold it down at the nut so it doesn't pop out. And then all the way back. Rinse and repeat. I'll tell you what, this is a lot less painful than the way I've been doing it with a rag and my fingers. There, it popped out of the nut. See, you gotta hold on to it. Yeah, Dave, hold on to it. They say once up and once back should be plenty to stretch out a brand new set of strings. So we shall see. Well, dropped it about 20 cents. G went all the way to almost to F. D went to C. A went to G. That's it, we got a good stretch. E went to D. I always like to tune up. To your pitch. even with locking tuners. And that's about it. Now, the last thing I do before I'm done is I'll flip this over, clean the back off really good, really nice with some of this polish, and plug her in and have a go. So I appreciate you watching my video today. Checking out the original Strecha, string stretch and strum, they say. And being the first time I've ever used it right here, live, unedited, I have to say that it's really easy to use. Probably pretty easy to use it a little bit too hard. But if you watch the video and read the instructions like I did before I started making this video, it didn't seem too bad. And of course, I'd like to also mention D'Addario NYXL strings. These strings, I got a set of the betas, and then I bought another set when they first came out, and now I'm putting a set on this Les Paul. Gosh, I really like them. They sounded really good. I put the beta set on my SG, and they sounded really, really good. So I'm looking forward to getting some fun use out of these. So until next time, bye bye.